Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and we are back with more of Tavern Talk. And I don't know that I'm ready for this story. I know this is going to be heavy, and I'm going to be really mad. I don't know that either option that we gave them would have fixed this problem. Like, it kind of seems like... Okay, so we had 2 drink options for both of the main groups that left. One for the weapon forging group, and then one for the big bad evil guy stopping group. But neither of those options feel like they would have led to something bad. You know what I mean? Like, neither of those options feel like there was a right or wrong choice. Because if the flood took out the fire, I don't think it would have mattered what drink we gave to Care and that whole group. And obviously, because Quasar was spying on the tavern, it wouldn't have mattered what drink we gave to Clay and Alethea, because he already would have known what the plan was regardless. So, I'm not happy, but we'll see how this all went down, I guess. So, if at any point during the video you guys enjoy what you're watching, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. And of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Tavern Talk. Alright, let's make a drink. We need... Yeah. 1,000 wins. Nope. Sure. And 2 yellow. Okay. Here. Thanks for this little taste of normalcy. So I don't really know what to ask. Did you stop him? No. Oh. I'm not even going to try with that one for Care. He was faster than us somehow. Melly and Baya drew us a map to the portal so we could get there quickly, but when we arrived, we found a note stapled to a tree. It read, "If you value your lives, go home." He knew you were coming? Apparently. Jade and Tia argued about what to do, but we didn't exactly have a lot of options. So we went after him, right into the Twilight Chasm. It was... Calling it the Realm of Nightmares seems like an understatement in retrospect. Wouldn't have made it out without Voy. And he is light. And he is light. We ran into the Necromancer on his way back. Didn't even catch him before he got to He looked... unharmed. It's ridiculous how easy it must have been for him. In his hands, he held an axe shaped like a dragon's talon, pulsating with magical energy. It was smaller than I thought it would be. Magical weapons tend to be size adjustable. Do they? Alright. Oh. Right. Maybe we would have stood a chance if we hadn't walked right into a cluster of nightmare creatures. I thought maybe they'd be a good distraction for him too, but the Necromancer called on them for aid in the chasm's tongue. Voy said he promised their freedom and endless nightmares. Just like that, they sided with him, and we were up against a Necromancer, a god's axe, and a horde of monsters. We thought we were well protected. The frost armor, it helped at first, kept the creature's sharp claws at bay, but whenever the Necromancer got close to one of us, he'd cast some sort of modified fire spell thing first. Melted our armor. And most of our defenses. At least we were fast enough to avoid most of the attacks on us. I guess I was right about speed. Doesn't feel that good, though, without Tia here to hear my "I told you so." Fire must have been difficult for you, Dave. It was. I managed not to get caught in it. Until we were pushed to the edge of the Twilight Chasm, back to the portal we'd entered from. That's where he was headed to, back towards Gaia. The others had already been pushed out by the nightmare creatures, but I was still in his way. When his fire magic hit me in the chest, I stumbled backwards, falling into the jagged ground. I froze. I wish I hadn't, but fear took hold of me and I couldn't move. I lay there, charred, bleeding, terrified, and he just looked at me. I thought, this is it. It's over. I'm gonna abandon Melly after all. And then, after what felt like an eternity, he just walked away through the portal and left me there, alive. I scrambled after him, of course, after I regained my senses. I don't know why he spared me. Maybe he briefly remembered he has a fucking heart? Maybe. Doesn't matter, I guess. When I charged back into the fight, it looked even worse than it had moments ago. Every time a monster went down, he just brought them back. We couldn't break through. Couldn't even get close to him until Clay cut down 4 of them at once, and Tia was quick enough to take advantage of the opening. Suddenly, she was face to face with the necromancer, fighting him one-on-one. Right in the middle of the moon pools, under Cassiopeia's light. It's true, you know. You can see all the 7 moons reflected in their clear waters at once. Would have looked beautiful if it hadn't been for all the blood. Oh. Tried to get to her and help, but I kept getting swarmed. Tia's blood is gold. Did you know that? No. And I wish I didn't now. Yeah, me too. I'll spare you the details. She fell, and he struck her again and again until she stayed down. And then he brought her back. Her body, that is. Oh, God. It's always fucking necromancers, I swear. It's bad enough that the bad guy is gonna kill your friends. It's worse when they bring them back to fight against you. That's just... Ugh. Those fucking necromancers, man, I tell you. Artia wasn't there anymore. She would never have fought Clay willingly. Oh. I was trying to get to him, but she wasn't letting me through. And I couldn't hurt her. She's my best friend. We kept trying to fight. Kept trying to channel our anger into victory against him. But I couldn't stop thinking about who was going to end up with empty eyes next. Then I heard Clay scream after Tia cut through his shoulder. I had to do something. So I yelled out for all of us to run. Iniko pulled Voy away, clearing a path for us to escape, and I tried to pull Clay away from Tia. Away from his death. He's much stronger than me, though. So I called out for Jade to help. For the record, I think we're cowards for leaving, but Tia would have beaten my ass if I'd let Clay die. Yeah. It was the right decision. You decided to save each other. Tia would have been proud of you. I don't know about that. But at least we're alive. At least you're alive. Jade helped me pull Clay away from the fight, and we ran. We ran and ran until Voy collapsed. Then, when he got back up, we made our way to your tavern. And now we're here. I'm glad you all made it back, but I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Why did we have to? Why didn't Cassiopeia save us? Save her? The dragons are neutral. The dragons are assholes. Well, yeah. Sure are. The real asshole is the madman that killed her. I mean, Care's not wrong. We have to go back. I don't think that's a good idea, bud. We have to. We have to retrieve her body. He can't just have her. Now he can use her to navigate that stupid portal, and she would hate that. She would hate being turned into another monster he can use. If we can't get her back, we at least have to bring her here, to give her a proper burial. We can't do that, Clay. We don't even know where they are right now. we had stayed, we might. But we didn't. Thanks to you. Oh my god. But it is what it is, right? You said we can't go back, so we can't change anything. We screwed up. We played right into his hands. All this power and strength and magic, and we didn't change anything. Hold on. I'm sure you did your best. What's the point of doing it if it doesn't save anyone? I can't even feel her anymore. The bracelet, it's just empty. There's just an absence where Tia should be. I feel like if we'd just done something different. If I hadn't been so stubborn. I don't know if you could have changed anything. Why do you sound so sure of that? I think the necromancer, I think he heard everything. What you planned, I mean. How could that even be possible? After you left, the jackdaw near my window, I think it was a spy. And it heard everything. What? How does that even happen? How did you not notice that? I don't know. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is, it's not your fault the plan failed. He outsmarted us. All of us. So there's nothing we could have done? That can't be right. What's the point of all this then? If he knows everything, we might as well give up. He has Ur's axe. He has an army of nightmare creatures and more. And she's gone. The only person who'd know what to do is gone. And we don't have a magic greatsword either. You've got to be kidding me. What? Magic flame was put out by the flood. Fuck. So we've lost. It's over? Not yet. He hasn't won yet either. Even if it feels like he has. We're still here, so we can still fight. We can still stand in his way. Hope will only abandon us if we let it. You're right. Us giving up, that's not what she would have wanted. What she would have wanted was to live. To get a chance to be more than some pointless martyr. Actually, she kind of did want to die in the line of duty, Clay, so, like, there's that. Like, she kind of did die the way she wanted to. I'm just saying. I want her back. Oh, buddies. Clay. No, I don't want to hear anything else from you. You didn't even notice a spying bird in your tavern. Or maybe you did. Who knows? You're dishonest with us all the time. Do you even really care about any of this? Of course I care. I wish I could bring her back too, Clay. Well, can you? No. What help are you then? Screw this. I'm done hearing excuses, and I'm done pretending we'll make it through this. Clay, please stay. I get that he's mad. Can I have one of those drinks now? Don't want to go after him? If I was him, I'd kill all of us, so no. What kind of drink do you want? I don't know. Something fast, maybe? Didn't help with the fight, but might help my stomach. It's worth a shot, I guess. Okie dokie. A fast drink for... No, that's not it. Where's, There we go. Let's do a classic. A fast drink for Jade. There you go, Jade. Fast and quick. Just how I like it. What kind of drinks did she like? Defense all the way. Heads up. Uh-oh. What just happened? It just ended the day. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Interesting. Someone should go after Clay at some point. We'll need his help. We don't have time to let ourselves fall apart right now. Easy for you to say, you weren't there. Carolyn's right. We'll have time to feel defeated once we're dead. Right now, all is not lost. Not yet. Sure, it's just a bit hard to buy this never give up shit right now. If you know how to salvage all this, feel free to share with the class. I'm serious. I won't even roll my eyes at any heroic speeches right now. Yeah, I figured. So what? Do you just want to give up? I don't know. Clay was right. It's getting pretty hard to see the point. It's exactly what's got us into this mess to begin with. What, your failure? No. This fucking ambivalence. I think you guys need to take a good hard look at reality. I don't like betting on losing horses. Of course. Did enough pro bono today? How much will it cost you to get you interested again? Oh, you can fuck right off. Ulyssia. What's up, Dave? Think this through. What would you even do? Where would you go? Don't patronize me for trying to save myself. Dave's right. There won't be anywhere to go soon. I don't want to hear it, Innkeeper. What do you even know? All you do is sit here and watch everything fall apart around you. Don't you dare lecture me on this. I don't think that's very fair of you to say. You really want to talk about fair? Must be easy, huh? All up on your high horse watching us struggle every day. And all you can spare is some half-assed commentary and a few pleasantries. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you mercenaries cared so much. Well, I got there in the end. Did you? Should have figured. Explains why the bird spying on us all this time was also just a footnote for you. Hey, you always go on and on about your responsibilities as an innkeeper. How is it your duty? How it's your duty to serve everyone that walks through those doors? If that necromancer asshole walks in here, would you offer him an ear and listen to his story? Would you serve Alethia's murderer a drink with the same smile you do for us? Hey, maybe he'd bring her corpse along. Good thing you would already know what drink to serve her. Oh boy. That's cruel. I agree, Dave. Why are you defending her? You should be just as pissed as me. That elf is gone because she couldn't get over her own ego, right? For all we know, Fable could be dead in a ditch somewhere. We wouldn't know. My drinks aren't miracle tinctures. They can't move mountains. But they could provide the edge between life and death, couldn't they? And you decided to refuse them that help because you were petty. Not like it matters now. Don't talk like Fable's already dead. Maybe you should have thought harder before letting Fable walk away like that. What happened to believing in them? If there's even a chance they might come back, I'll keep these tavern doors open. Good to know you seem to have somewhat of a heart. Whatever. Whatever? I don't know what else you want me to say. Try to say something that doesn't make it sound like you've already given up. Like you didn't give up the moment things turned rough in the chasm? That was different. People were dying. A lot of people will die soon because we ran. So unless you have some big idea for how to fix this world... Look, Jade, just because you guys had to run in the moment doesn't mean you can't regroup and fight with a stronger force. You could go recruit other adventurers now because the rest of you survived. Mercenaries, my god. Oh, I know. You can just set up another hit, Dave. That way someone else can take care of your problems again. It just won't be me this time. Boy. Innkeeper, Carolyn, it's been real. Or not. Risking Clay's temper seems more meaningful than sitting here, so goodbye. Oh boy. She does have a point, doesn't she? It's... I don't know what to do anymore. On our way back from the Highlands, I was thinking... I could just go see my family. But would I even reach them before the sun sets for the last time? Could have tried. Instead, I'm here. And I'm not sure why. Must be something left to do. Maybe we have the element of surprise with your sword, we might... No, this sword can't save the world. And neither can I. I wonder... Okay. So, Rhea got that schematic or blueprint or whatever for reforging Kair's sword. It may not necessarily be what they were hoping for, but the monks at that temple did say that it should be able to rival the dragons, essentially the gods. That could be the best chance they have. Maybe Rhea can use the opals that she got from the monks and reforge the sword that way. It might be worth a shot. I don't know. Holy bananas, Fable. Am I seeing things? Fable? Hello, everyone. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome back. I'm back. Somebody pinch me. Ow. I said pinch, not punch, Carolyn. That wasn't a punch. I'll show you. Wait. It's really me. Even though I do look a little different. Is it weird? No, it suits you. Looking badass, Elfie. Oh, why is badass not bleeped out, but all the other swears are? That's hilarious. Thanks, I like it too. I like the horns. They look very, horn-y. Nope, that sounds wrong. Let me try again. Take your time. They're very pretty. Beautiful? Effervescent. Do you need one of your own drinks, Innkeeper? Well, what I really want to say is... I'm so glad you're okay, Fable. And I'm happy you're back. I'm really happy to see you as well, Innkeeper. And there's so much for all of us to talk about. Wait, before that, first and foremost, I want to say that I am truly sorry. I should have never refused to make you a drink. No matter what insecurities I was dealing with. I should never let them get in the way of keeping you safe. I made it back, didn't I? And thank the dragons for that. But I still ended up acting like a giant hypocrite. None of my encouragement was ever given in falsehood, yet learning to trust in the abilities I knew you had, it was hard to trust you while the worry for your well-being was eating me whole. The worry of losing a friend. Don't you mean regular? No. You're my friend. If you'll still have me. You know, I thought a lot about our last conversation. I was upset at first, but most of all I was afraid. Afraid that we'd never talk again. I didn't even know if I ever wanted to come back to this tavern. Maybe the me from a few weeks ago would have just stayed away, but you're important to me too, Inkeep. And I wanted to be brave for the both of us. Elfie, we're gonna need you. So I came back to hear you out. And I'm happy I did. Glad you're both finally able to resolve this. That conversation must have really been eaten into your word count for the day, Innkeeper. Worth it. But yes, you'll have to carry me from here on out, Dave. I'll try my best. Oh, right. Guys, we don't have time to chat. There's this necromancer that stole Ur's axe. I don't know who he is or what he wants to do with it, but we have to stop him. Now we know. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Might be good to get everyone up to speed. You go first, Fable. You've got us on the edge of our seats. Well, as you know, I was searching for Melly around the portal to the Twilight Chasm. I couldn't find any clues, not with the devastation left after the flood. And then a thought struck me. What if Melly was pulled into the portal by the waves? That would have been a nightmare. Literally. And even if I could swear I saw shadows in the portal moving, or the fact that it's the entrance to a plane called the Nightmare Realm, I couldn't just abandon my friend, so I went through the portal. How did that go for you? To be honest, I barely remember what happened when I first went through. The distorted landscape, the giant, gangly creatures roaming around, my heart was beating out of my chest. All my blood was in my ears again. Eventually, I found an alcove that gave me some shelter, but I couldn't stop freaking out. In my blind panic, I had run so far away from where I'd entered that the chance of finding any traces of Melly was almost zero. So, what did you do next? I must have fallen asleep. What? Excuse me? Well, all that running and worrying got me so exhausted, I must have just passed out. It was weird, falling asleep in such a strange place. I couldn't remember any dreams afterwards, just this sense of disquiet and unease. But when I woke up, the Twilight Chasm looked different to me. It didn't scare me so much anymore. Moreover, I felt almost melancholic as I regarded its deep purple horizons. And suddenly, close to my alcove, where spiky mountains split the sky, I saw entrances to tunnels that hadn't been there before. My curiosity got the better of me, and I ventured inside. The deeper I went, the more I started seeing veins of precious stones lining the walls. And soon the tunnel widened into a huge cave. And I mean, it was huge, gigantic. I wasn't even able to see the ceiling anymore. Turns out, somehow, I had stumbled from the Twilight Chasm to the center of the plane. Not the dragon, but in front of me was the sleeping form of the Elder Dragon themselves, looking more awake than they should have been. I can only guess that the water covering the floor must have roused them. And the flood had even managed to reach cavern. You mean the dragon that, if woken too early, will bring about the end of everything that was awake? Yes. Great. Another apocalypse. Do we get double points for a combo? Wait. I haven't finished my tale yet. Oh, sorry, Fable. But you're right. It didn't look good, especially when the necromancer appeared. I hid behind a formation of stalagmites as soon as I noticed him. Something about his presence and armor seemed off. He was followed by a couple of undead creatures dressed in farmer's clothing. I was still debating whether to reveal myself or not when he began to cast a strange spell. A green mist started to coalesce around Ur's head. Then their eyes fully flew open. I was stunned when I saw their gaze. Their presence had suddenly become stifling. Whatever strange visions the mist revealed seemed to enrage them. Their roar must have shaken the whole plane. But while Ur was distracted, the necromancer tried to retrieve their fabled axe wrapped in their tail. It was a gut feeling, but I couldn't let him take that axe. I had to stop him. But as he took hold of the large weapon, he turned to look right at me. My legs felt like goo. I was shaking so bad it was hard to draw a breath. I knew in that moment, should I try to fight him, I would die. It was by pure luck that in that moment Ur shook off the mist and lunged for the intruder. The undead creatures used their bodies to shield him, shattering upon impact with Ur's claws, while the necromancer cast the same mist spell again. The spell connected with ease, giving him the precious seconds he needed to escape. For a while, nothing happened. There was just silence. I think desperation made me brave, or blind to the consequences, but I could hesitate no longer. That necromancer was to use the axe for evil while I had the chance to stop him and didn't. So I abandoned my hiding spot, ran towards Ur, begging them for help. You just asked the Elder Dragon for help? Yes. It seemed like my only option at the time. How'd they answer? With a riddle. It went something like this. Gems and jewels I create, yet my most precious treasure I still await. Sought by many, found by the lucky, it blessed the old and youngest before it struck me. No mortals stand against it, an immortal's delight. So close to death, unseeing you find, what little mortal do I seek? I was never good at riddles. I prefer a more hands-on approach. Just admit you don't have the patience. We have that in common. To be honest, I could barely think past all the emotions warring within me. And so I just said the first thing on my mind. I told them how much I didn't want to answer the riddle just then. Saving people shouldn't depend on getting a riddle right. And if wanted something in the first place, maybe they shouldn't speak in riddles. And communicate clearly instead. Wow. You said that to their face? I got caught up in the moment. Seemed to surprise them, judging by the rumbling chuckle they let out. Eventually, told me that all they wanted to do was fall back asleep. So I pulled out my lute and played the elder dragon, a lullaby. Just as I could see their eyes starting to droop, they lifted one gigantic talon to my forehead. Strange heat ran through my body, and a floating orb of blinding blue fire appeared in front of me. It was so warm and kind. It tickled my nose, and when I couldn't hold in my laughter anymore, I accidentally ate it. Before I could panic about wasting gift, their gaze let me know that everything was fine. That their flame would stay with me from then on, and that this strength was their boon to me, to this world. The makeover was included, I guess. If Fable has the flame of they could use that fire to reforge Kair's sword. And using the new blueprint that Rhea got, literally a weapon made for the gods, the dragons. This could work. I knew Fable would be the key to all of this. I called it several episodes ago. That's all there is to it, really. I think that was plenty. That's astonishing. It's not like I did anything special. Anyone in my position would have done the same. I don't know about that. No, I think this has Fable written all over it. I did forget to bring a cool trinket back for you. I think you brought back something a lot more important. Hope. Oh. Elfie, are you saying you can actually produce dragon fire now? I think so. I practiced recreating the orb on the way here, but I still have a long way to go. Huh. I feel like I'm missing some context here. Later. I need to go get Rhea right now. That was fast. Can't blame her. I heard you might have some dragon fire for my sword. Good to see you back in one piece, Fable. Good to be back in one piece. So what's the situation? Is there a new plan? Yes. Maybe. We'll need to figure out the details. But it's fair to say we've been given another shot. Right. If there's any smithing to be done, you know I'm with you. How long do you need to reforge the sword? With that blueprint from the Highlands, it'll go a lot quicker. I'm confident I'll be able to make a darn fine sword. Be ready before sunrise. Got no time to waste. Right. I'd still really like to know why we can't waste time on. Or what we can't waste time on. Oh, let's discuss it with the others. Melly is a lot better at explaining this kind of stuff. She's safe? Yeah, she's safe. Innkeep, I trust you have some quests locked and loaded for us top of the morning. Of course. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. Alrighty. Oh boy. Rest well, everyone. Yep, it's quest time. Fable's return from their encounter with This is gonna have to be it. That's all I got left. Fight of hopes and dreams. All might seem lost, but the fight is not over yet. Quasar can still be stopped at the aperture. He's in possession of a draconic weapon, but so are we. Thanks to Fable and their newly obtained Dragonfire, we were able to reforge a weapon to withstand his evil powers. Okay. We go to bed. I also don't know how long the next episode's gonna be, but we're gonna find out. Because it kind of feels like we're coming to the end of the game. Because what is there? 2 days, because it'd be the 35th and then the 36th of the Astral Moon. Oh, excuse me, was the whole thing. So before we actually start the day, we're gonna save here. Just in case. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was a lot. That started off way heavier. Way heavier. Oh. I was not prepared for that. So, the way that this is playing out, it kind of feels like there was no way that Alethea was going to make it out of that, which really sucks. And I know Clay's hurting for it. And it feels like, again, there was no way that they were going to have the fire still going at the Highlands. Like, I feel like those two events were going to happen regardless of what drink I gave them. I think there just might have been like slightly better outcomes. Like maybe if you give them the other drink, it isn't just Alethea that dies or something else happens to somebody else. Or if you had given Care's group a different drink, maybe they didn't get the blueprint or something. Or, you know, like I feel like it could have been, there's a slightly worse option. I don't know. But Fable's back. They are alive. And apparently blessed by the dragons. I was not expecting that. But you know what? I'm here for it because that means that there's now a chance. There's a shred of a chance that they can beat frickin' Quasar. Oh my god. But yeah, I think there's probably only like 2, maybe 3 more days left in game. So I think we're gonna actually finish up in the next episode. So fingers crossed that we get a decent ending, I hope. Anyway, if you guys liked this video, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. And of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Tavern Talk. I, as usual, will leave the full playlist down below me here on the screen if you're gonna want to get caught up on everything that's happened so far before what I'm going to assume is going to be the final episode. And honestly, I'll probably just play out the whole rest of the game in the next one and see what happens. I'm too in it now. I'm like, I need to know. The link to the game itself will be down in the description if you guys do want to play for yourselves. And if you guys do play for yourselves, let me know what drink choices gave you different options. Like, was there a different drink choice that would have saved Archie's friend? Or did the different drink choices for the big moments a couple episodes ago actually change the outcome in any discernible way? I feel like overall we've done pretty good on the quest drinks, like being really smart about them. So I don't know what the other options are, and I kind of want to play back in my own time to see what they would be if I chose the other options. I don't know. But anyway, that's a future me problem. If you guys want to check out that link down below in the description, down there will also be the links to my socials, my Etsy, my Twitch, all that fun stuff if you want to check that out. And if you guys would like to help support the channel and become a member of the crew, hit the join button down below. You guys will get early access to all videos before they go live for everyone else on the channel, as well as extra goodies as they are released, and your name here at the end is a special thank you. And you guys will get other perks as they are added in the future, and it helps me be able to get the fun games we like to play here on the channel. So, that being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys back in the tavern for one final video next time. Okay, bye!